Afternoon, VC. Dave back on. We are moving right along here, as always, in the Blue Note 4000 series project. I've got a bunch of these coming up, and excited about this one. This is a fantastic record, as most of these are, but this one definitely stands out, and that is Freddie Hubbard, Breaking Point, number 4172. And right off, something I usually tend to forget about mentioning, the iconic cover here from Reed Miles. What a design on this one. A stunning album cover, one of my favorites in the Blue Note catalog easily. Yeah, the Francis Wolff photo here is fantastic of Freddie Hubbard. The use of color here, this is very visually appealing. This one would get a big thumbs up from James Buttery. But I absolutely love this record. It had been a while since I spun it, and again, one of the best things about this project for me is revisiting these records. There are 5 tracks on this album. 4 that were written by Freddie Hubbard, and the last that was written by Joe Chambers. None of them are alike. 5 completely different styles of play, really showing off the diversity of Freddie Hubbard and how far he had come as a musician. This record was recorded early in '64, one of the finest years in jazz, maybe the best, and released later that year, late August, early September. And I gotta tell you that this one is yeah. There's I don't know if there's another record like this one with so much diversity in the Blue Note catalog. So yeah, the players. Freddie Hubbard had put together a fantastic group for this. James Spaulding is here on alto, sax, and flute. This was my introduction to James Spaulding. And he played on a lot of records. He really was never featured as a leader, but what a great sideman for many years. Ronnie Matthews is here on piano, Eddie Kahn on bass, and Joe Chambers, who I mentioned, on drums. So the first track, the title track, Breaking Point. We're in this whole time period of the avant bop, and Freddie was no stranger to it. And Breaking Point is probably the best avant track on Blue Note this side of The All-Seeing Eye by Wayne Shorter. It is absolutely a brilliant song. Freddie's playing on the top end of this track is very unique for him, and just encapsulating. It's I love it. There's so much going on this track, but you have this whole avant thing going on. There's an amazing solo from Eddie Kahn on bass, very profound. Yeah, some really good playing all around here on that track. Man. And then you move to the second cut, Far Away. What a groove. I mean to tell you, this track completely changes out of the avant to this just grooving burner. The groove that Ronnie Matthews, Eddie Kahn, and Joe Chambers, the rhythm sections, lays down is it's top notch. I mean, this side here might be one of the best sides ever on a Blue Note record. It's that good. Far Away features James playing the flute here, so you get to see his talents there. There's a great Joe Chambers drum solo near the end of this track. Freddie's playing is absolutely just a brilliant tone on this one. Whereas in Breaking Point, you know, he had this whole avant style going on. Far Away, it's a definite change from that. All on one side, just I just wanted to keep playing this side over and over. Yeah. Now you move to side B. Just again, like I said, every track is completely different. So you start with Blue Frenzy, and it is just a bluesy number, kind of mid-tempo. Probably the best playing from James Spaulding here on the alto on this, on that cut. Yeah, and then you move to D minor mint, and the pace picks back up. Completely different style of track. It's more of a swinging tune. And Ronnie Matthews is standout on D minor mint on the piano. His piano solo is unbelievable. Just fantastic. And Freddie, yeah, Freddie leads them throughout this song too. Just fantastic. And then you move to Mirrors, the track written by Joe Chambers, and it really shows off his writing skills, but the pace slows way down. So completely different from anything else on the record. And yeah, just a really great, slow, beautiful, beautiful song. Again, with James featured on flute. Freddie's playing is so smooth here on Mirrors. What an album. Freddie Hubbard, Breaking Point, 4172. I know that Teddy, when he was under Eat Sleep Vinyl, he did a feature on 1964. This was one of the records that was included. And that video is what got me into Blue Note many years ago when I saw that video. And this was one of the first Blue Notes I ever purchased at Lunchbox Records. And it blew my mind then, and it still blows my mind. Fantastic record. Freddie Hubbard, Breaking Point. Yeah, this is a 75th anniversary copy. I would love to find any older copy. Yeah, but it still sounds fantastic. But I again, with a lot of these stereos, I really would like to hear a mono to compare. But because again, on my system, for some reason, like Freddie's way up front, and then the other players, like, well, usually the sax player is kind of in the background. But it could be because of my setup. But man, yeah, got some more coming up. Hope everybody's well out there. Peace.